gonna start off with this one, which is called Plucky Grit. This one you need to layer with a sub. I like to layer this one with the Thumpy 808, which sounds like this. And then we got the next synth, which is actually, it's called Bluar, but I don't know if it's really Bluar. And it has an OTT on it. This one is called Yai Yai. I removed the low frequencies on this because I have this one over it. And the sub is Gritty 808. It starts off normally, and then there's an automation going from 133, which is the original BPM, down to 80. And then we also got a pitch bend, which is going 3 semitones down. We got the ARP thingy, a trick I learned from Mo, which is really sick. So if you use FL Studio, if you're in Ableton, switch to FL Studio. Nah, you have a thing called arpeggiator you can use. So this one is at random, and the time is very much like turned down. And when you turn it down in FL Studio, it actually goes faster. Big brain. And when you do that together with a preset that sounds like this, it's basically just a sine wave with some effects. The respace, which is a trick I learned from Etika. You turn off the fundamentals, kind of like the sub of the saw wave. Then you turn on the sub right here, and then add a filter and a compressor here. And then you don't get like the unstable sub frequencies together. For the drums, very, very simple, because there's already drums in the original. There's a kick from the pack, and there's a clap. So there's this. I'll start by just playing the drums. Very, very, very simple. Yeah. Together, it sounds like this.
I like to dance.
In the beginning, it's very simple. And then when the kind of like drop hits, it's very complex and very big and many drums. And we got the, I think this is the Bluar. Yeah, Bluar. Definitely not Bluar, but that's what I called it. And yeah, that's pretty much the bass line. And it sounds like this.
Get it on to the.
Okay, let's start off with the first sound, which is called, it's actually called 8-bit, because it kind of sounds like a bass 8-bit thing, and it has a bit of processing. Multipass phase distortion on the mid, OTT halfway, and a tiny bit up on the... What is this? You did not see that. Without processing, it sounds like this. With. We got the lead, which is the simplest lead you can ever make. It's an init preset with voicing on, so you can glide. Compressor and reverb. And yeah, the rest of the samples from Edge Essentials, I'll just play just the drums so you can hear what it sounds like, together with the fills, because they are awesome.
Get it on to the.
That's it for that one. I love this one. On the drums, I never do any processing. So I basically just isolated the vocal with a free website. I added a bunch of distortion. There's an OTT, and also removing the low frequencies. And now we're gonna move on to the more fun stuff, which are the basses and the synths. We got the first one, the chord. So it's a C major, D major, E minor over to A major. And the A major really makes it stick out. Then we got the Reese, which is from DSG, DNB. He's crazy. You should go and check him out. And this is being supported by a gritty bass. Together. Next up, we got this. And we also got the Vloir sound, which is definitely not Vloir. Just works as an effect this time and not the main sound. We also got a plucky grit, this is called, and it's in between, just to make it more complex, more things happening at the same time. I'm gonna play all of these together so you can just hear everything, kind of like the idea behind all the background stuff happening. And that's basically it. Okay, and that's it. That's all the breakdowns for my TikTok and Instagram reels.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe.